He had always loved a challenge. For Alexandre Delamore, every heist was a work of art, delicate balancing act between audacity and precision. He wasn't just a forger, he was an artist, a master illusionist of matter and time, capable of resurrecting lost treasures with uncanny accuracy. And this morning, he was about to swindle one of the richest men in New York. The setting was perfect. A penthouse with floor-to-ceiling windows overlooking Central Park, a billionaire collector obsessed with history, and a one-of-a-kind medieval manuscript, least in appearance. The forged document, a masterpiece of meticulous craftsmanship, lay inside a velvet-lined case, each page aged with neurochemical precision. Alexandra loved watching greed light up in people's eyes. A few blocks away, inside a black surveillance van, FBI agents monitored the exchange in real time. For months, they had been tracking Alexandra Chameleon, a forgery genius who had never been convicted, always slipping through their fingers. But this time, he'd gone too far. The deal was a trap, and the moment the money changed hands, they would move in. The tension was palpable. One agent gripped the radio, ready to give the order. Then, the hum began. A faint, eerie sound. Not a buzz, not an earthly vibration. A pervasive whisper sliding through the city like an unreal breath. Then they looked up. The sky was filled with massive shadows, ships. First one. Then 10. Then an entire fleet, blotting out the horizon, moving in eerie silence, casting ghostly reflections on the skyscrapers. The FBI's screens lit up with alerts. Washington, London, Paris, Berlin, Moscow, Jerusalem, the footage showed a synchronized attack on a global scale. But this was only the beginning. Communications with Washington abruptly cut out. Then, the first surveillance feeds appeared. The Capitol, the White House, the Pentagon, the Federal Reserve, news networks. Every seat of power assaulted simultaneously. The attackers, soldiers in armor, advancing with ruthless discipline. Their equipment defied all known technology. Their assault rifles didn't kill, they paralyzed. Guards and soldiers who tried to resist fell one by one, helpless against the invaders' cold, methodical efficiency. In New York, police sirens wailed. The United Nations headquarters was under attack. Then, the internet exploded. Social media flooded with images of a massive city rising from the Atlantic Ocean. An entire fleet guarded it. Fighters streaking through the atmosphere at impossible speeds. The hashtag Atlantis is back crashed servers in under an hour. In the penthouse, Alexander knew none of this. He was 1 second away from pulling off the perfect heist. But suddenly, the billionaire's phone buzzed frantically on the table. The man frowned, answered, and his face drained of color. Then, outside, he caught sight of a hovering ship. The deal never happened. Alexander, meanwhile, watched in fascination. His talent had always been rewriting history. But today, he realized another story had just begun. The Shadow of the Princes, Chronicles of the Red Kings, Tome 1. Available now on Amazon.